So, Bob, were there any parts of the book that you, as the editor, wanted to cut that you had to encourage Meg to leave out, or that she convinced you that should stay? Do you want to tell the story? I mean, what was...
Well, let Meg start it.
Let's sort of...
He only wants me to tell the story because I won the argument. Yes, it's odd, you know. Well, our most bitter disagreement in the whole process of working on this book, you know, which, you know, goes from soup to nuts, 723 pages, my entire life story, spiritual revelation, personal psychological humiliation, everything in between. Our biggest fight was over the word boho glam.
That's not a word.
See?
Or so I thought at the time.
So I used the word boho glam to describe the dresses that we were wearing in the 70s. And so Dad, you know, takes out his red pen and says, Meg, that's not a word. You know, you can't use it. Well, yes, it is, Dad. You know, I know it's a word. You know, I read fashion magazines. Well, you're going to lose, you know, 99% of your readers who aren't up with the fashion trends if you use this word, and it's not really a recognized word.
Yes.
Anyway, we went round and round. I refused to take it out because I thought it is a word. Do you remember what happened?
Yes.
What was that?
I came across some variation of boho glam in something I was reading and phoned you or something and said, you're right.
It was a New York Times crossword puzzle.
Oh, that was it.
And it had the term boho chic as
Yes.
one of the... So... Because I was backed up by the New York Times, we got to leave it in the book.
Well, Will Shorts is one of my gods, and he's the editor of the New York Times crossword puzzles.
So thank you, Will.
Okay. Was there ever a time, Bob, that that you thought enough? You wanted to. This project was either taking too long or was enough. You didn't want any more to do with it.
No, there was never a time when I thought that this was taking too long, that this is too much, or that I can't give any more, or Meg ought to stop this. There was never a time. There were times when I thought, gee, I wish Meg could bring this to a conclusion. It needs to be concluded. This has been going on a long time.
Meg, any time you thought you should have had a different editor for the book? Or?
No.
Okay.
I was really impressed. I thought that your background, Dad, as the father of 8, but also all those years of correcting all those English papers as a professor.
Oh, yes.
Equipped him with a tremendous patience. And he was so supportive, because there were times when I wanted to give up. I found it sometimes so daunting to try to distill and so personally exposing to distill it all and put it down on paper. And he was just so encouraging at every step along the way that I was really appreciative of my editor.
Well, thanks.
Good. And how do you think the project's, now looking back on it, has changed your relationship with each other? Is there...
Wow, we're closer. I think we're closer. I think our relationship is more profound. Meg and I have always been able to somehow get on what's the metaphor, on the same page, or and now that happens more easily, more frequently, more deeply, something. Better connection. Is that right, Meg? Well, that's my perspective. What's it from yours?
Well, it's really sweet to hear you say that. I don't think it's changed much essential at all.
Okay.
I have always loved my dad and still love my dad, and have always admired your spiritual sensitivities and your intimidating intellect, and all those things were brought to bear. And so yes, it's true, in some ways it was enriching, and but to me it was confirming, I think, of something that has always essentially been there.
That's a good word. I'll adopt that one too.
Okay, confirming.
Confirming.